So I used to race amateur motocross, and we used to travel and go to different places. I had gotten in a car accident and was kind of sitting around, and we had a lot of time to think while I was recovering. We needed to do something to make money, so we decided to start printing off flyers. That's how we got started. We started off snow plowing, mowing, just basically whatever it took to make money. Our main goal is to take the money from the construction company that we own. We've owned New Hampshire Groundscapes for 11 years now. My wife and I started that. Keep that rolling and actually take the profits from that and grow our real estate portfolio. We want to do about 100 units a year, kind of help families get into some affordable housing. We bought our first house to the right of myself in Chichester. We bought the house with 13.5 acres. We subdivided. We were able to get 2 parcels on the same property. We sold the first house. We moved to Gilmanton, New Hampshire. We bought a Fannie Mae property. We fixed it up, and we lived in there for 2 years to avoid capital gains tax. We then bought a fifth-wheel camper. We moved to our property in Chichester, which has a 30 by 40 garage. We lived in the camper for a year and 2 months. My wife and our 2 little girls at the time, and 1 dog, which she was not too happy about. That's kind of how we got started in the construction business. We just basically created a team together, and I think that's really helped us. We're kind of a power couple. So I've always had the idea of having multifamily, but we never had the money, and we never had the resources to kind of get into it and actually make it happen. Which is why, if you look back at our story, we started off with that 1 house, and we kind of snowballed. We had some hardships with living, and we were staying at my wife's mom's house and then living in the camper. So we did a lot of things that were uncomfortable for us, but we always had an end goal of where we were going to end up and what we wanted to do. So I think that having the same goal together as a couple was huge for us, because she never gave me a hard time on what I was doing. We always go make money with the business, and at the same time we were always leveraging real estate to get to the next point. And so finally we're at a point now, after snowballing a few houses, we accumulated a few $100,000 in cash, and we rolled that into a duplex, which is on the same property, that now makes $5,100 a month in free cash flow. And that's money we don't have to work for. And so the goal is to get a lot of those, thousands of units. That way there we can enjoy each other's company and spend time with my kids, go to Disney, do what we want to do.
My roles in the company for both the real estate and the construction side are to handle all of the bookkeeping and to make sure everything stays organized. Also always on the lookout for good real estate deals that we can jump on. And we purchased our first excavator, and Mike started doing like house lots and septic systems, and we purchased our first house, and I thought he was crazy because it was tiny. I'm a very visual person, so I need to see what it'll look like, and he just totally had the vision of what it would look like when it was done, and he remodeled our first little house into this perfect little house for our first child, because we were having a baby.
So we're looking for accredited investors to kind of help us join our journey to do a minimum of 100 units per year, and sky's the limit. So thousands of units is what the end goal is, and then miscellaneous flips and fixes along the way. That's going to help us reach our goal to where we want to go.